I don't want to be just another guy working a 9 to 5 that I don't like for the rest of my life. I've seen people lose themselves doing that. What's up, guys? Long time no see, huh? Where the heck have I been? Oh, this is gonna be a weird one. Usually I'll script out pretty much my entire video, but today I think I'm just gonna talk. I've been thinking about this a lot and I just kind of want to get it out there. So I am obviously a very small YouTuber, as you can see by my subscriber count. And I've got this perspective that I know a lot of other people have, but it's not a perspective that you hear very often unless you're hearing it from a big YouTuber. And when you're hearing something like this from a big YouTuber, it's hard to take them seriously because obviously they all started at the same place that we did, but they're so big now, their memory might even be a little cloudy. I don't know, it's just hard to trust somebody who's got like 3 million subscribers when they're talking about the little guy, because they're not the little guy anymore. So right now what I'm trying to do is like convey what I'm feeling and what I think a lot of really small YouTubers, it's hard to call us YouTubers. I won't consider myself a YouTuber until it's like my full-time job, but what a lot of small creators are doing and what a lot of us are feeling. So I haven't uploaded a video in a month. That's way longer than I ever want to go in between uploads, but I just like had a lot of problems getting around to like actually posting things. I always want to be posting. Like every day I'll have this motivation to film a video, and I love editing and I just want to get things out there, but I'll go in these weird like spurts. Like there will be times when I'm super motivated, like that's all I want to do, that's all I think about is filming and editing videos. Like that's all I want to do. And then there are other times when I would literally rather do anything than film and edit a video. That doesn't happen very often, but what I've found is that the times when I'm super motivated are the times when I'm at work. I have a full-time job, 9 to 5, 5 days a week. And when I'm there, the only thing I want to do is YouTube and music, and I want to create things. So while I'm there, all I'm thinking about is making my next video or writing a new song and recording a new song. But by the time that I'm done with work and the time I go home, it's like 6 o'clock and I'm completely burnt out, mentally and physically. I'm completely burnt out. And you might think, well, why don't you just film a video when you go home? Yeah, maybe you're burnt out, but you just have to do it. I can't film a video when I'm completely drained because then the quality goes just down to 0. If I film a video and it doesn't turn out well, how is that gonna help me? I've done that in the past. I have videos that I just don't want to upload because they're not good. It's not that I don't like my job. I have a good time, it's fine. Going to work is fine. Just like college isn't for everybody. A lot of people go to college and they think, why in the world did I do that? That wasn't worth it for me. There's a lot of things that a lot of people do and it's not for everybody, right? And unfortunately, I'm doing exactly what I said I never wanted to do when I made that Greatest Showman video a few months ago. So I got an advertising degree and I'm trying to like get into the field of advertising for work. And I always tell myself, I love advertising. I don't. What I've figured out is that what I love is creating. I don't love advertising. I love creating things and sharing it with people. And advertising was always just a way for me to create. The thing that sucks about it is the things that I'm creating, that's not what I want to create. Like, yeah, I'm creating, but those are not the things that I actually am passionate about. I've been lying to myself saying that advertising is what I want to be doing because it's a safe thing to do. Having a job is safe, but it's also necessary. I need money, I have rent and loans, I have to have money. So having a full-time job is like, that's helping me with that aspect of my life. But again, I'm not passionate about that job. The only thing that I really am passionate about is like creating YouTube videos, making music. That's what gets me up in the morning and makes me excited is when I get to create things and share it with people, and it's my thing. It's the thing that I built from the ground up. I made something out of nothing, and I love that more than anything. When I upload a video and I read comments, or when I post a song and people are messaging me about it, and my friends are telling me that they bought it on iTunes, I'm like, it's the best thing in the world to me. It makes me feel like nothing else can make me feel. And because of that, I figured out that what I want to do full time is I want to be an entertainer. I want to make YouTube videos. I want to make music. That's what I need to be doing if I want to be happy. And I honestly, truly, I think that I'm really good at it. But I do believe that I would be infinitely better if I had a serious amount of time that I could dedicate to working on those things and perfecting it and getting better at music and getting better at concepts, just like videos in general, just like making it better. I think every time I make a video, most of the time, it's better than the last one I made. That's the way it works. The more you work on something, the better you get at it. And I want to be working on things. I want to be getting better at this, but I don't have the time because I need to be at work. And it's easy for people like Will Smith and Steve Harvey to say, just jump, you know, just go for it. Quit your job and be an entertainer.
You have to jump. You have to jump.
But the reason it's easy for them to say it is because they made it. What about the hundreds and thousands of people that jump and don't make it? What happens to them? Where do they go? If you jump and you don't make it, you're screwed. Here's the thing though. I truly believe that I could make it if I jumped. And I think you have to have that mindset if you want to be able to succeed in pretty much anything. So what if I did? What if I just quit my job and I started making YouTube videos and started making music all day, every day? That'd be great, I would love that. But how long could it realistically last before I ran out of money? The lighting is changing so quickly, oh no. I have rent to pay and I have loans that I have to pay back. I said this already, I need money. I have some saved up, but it's only enough to last me like a few months max. And I know this thing doesn't happen overnight. YouTube can't just happen overnight. Music doesn't just happen overnight. Sometimes it does if you go viral, but that almost never works out in the long run. I need time to build an audience and find sponsors and actually earn my patrons. I've been doing a terrible job at earning patrons and holding patrons. I don't even blame people that leave. Am I gonna be able to build this up into a full-time thing in a few months? I don't know. I don't know. You wanna know what I did today? It's such a beautiful day. I live in North Dakota and it's like the most extreme weather in the entire country, I feel like. Because either it's 150 degrees or it's -50 and you can't do anything. And when it is a nice day, usually it's 1,000-mile-an-hour winds blowing at you, so you can't really even enjoy being outside. Today, the weather was perfect. And you know what I did? I spent the whole day inside stressing about this video that I wanted to make. I was staring at my phone for, I'm not kidding, 4 hours straight. Just like, we're getting myself all worked up about making this video perfect, and I didn't even end up filming it today. I burnt myself out with that. I stress about perfection on this channel so much because I'm so small. If I had like 300,000 subscribers, if I made a video that wasn't perfect, I would have enough fans, actual fans, that they would be able to forgive me and just move on, and I'd be able to go to the next video and improve on the next one. And I'd probably have a sponsor too, which would soften the blow of maybe a video not doing as well as some of the other ones. The problem is, nobody wants to sponsor a guy who gets a couple thousand views per video on average, with like some weird spike every few months. I can't afford to make a bad video because I lose subscribers every time I upload. My channel is so small that YouTube doesn't care about helping me out and pushing my content to people because I'm not helping them. It's not a mutually beneficial relationship. So new people aren't seeing my videos, and then the old people who subscribed because they saw my flippin' Post Malone video are unsubscribing because they think that's all I'm gonna talk about music, or I'm gonna talk about Vine. I mean, what in the world? Yeah, I do one thing well and then they think that this is all I can do now. And I don't blame you. You don't owe me anything. Obviously, if you subscribe and then it's not what you expected, go ahead, feel free to leave. I mean, that's the way it works. I just never know what to do. I know that I could do this and I know that I could do it well, but nobody's watching.
Oh, well, doesn't that mean that you're not doing well? Because people would watch if you were doing well.
YouTube is just one big game, and you have to play the game. You have to have 10-minute long videos. You gotta do the special thumbnails and the crazy you gotta do it all a special way if you wanna get there. But I don't wanna do that. I don't wanna just sell out, because then I'll lose myself in that too, and I won't enjoy that either. And then my dream job that I've been working at since I was freaking like 8 years old, it's not gonna be what I wanted it to be. A while ago, I tried taking Philip DeFranco's advice when he said to
set up a Patreon and only 1% of your audience signs up. If you're getting 800 views, that's still 8 people, and all of a sudden you're making more on Patreon than on YouTube. Also, go to Teespring and just put the name of your channel on a shirt.
And the shirt thing was actually pretty great for a while. A lot of you bought those, which was awesome. But the Patreon thing is just an absolute mess for me, and it all goes back to me having this full-time job. I would just like to say that I am beyond grateful for the people who pledge to me on Patreon, even if you just pledge for 1 month and then you leave, that's fine. But I can't figure out a way to show them how much I appreciate that. I hardly have the time to make content for YouTube, let alone this extra bonus stuff to give to my patrons on Patreon. So I'm not treating them the way that they deserve. It feels like they're treating me better than I deserve to be treated at this point. I'm yelling so much. I'm just so passionate about this. I don't like that setup either because I just realized that the TV was reflecting in that mirror the whole time. If I didn't have that full-time job, then I'd be able to focus all of my time and energy on this YouTube thing, which I love and I'm more passionate about than I've ever been about anything else. But then I wouldn't have money, you see? But if I don't focus on this YouTube thing, then it's never gonna turn into anything. It's the biggest catch-22 that I've ever been involved with in my life. It's just this endless, depressing cycle, which every day I wake up and I think about it, and I needed to just I needed to get it out there because I know other people feel the same way, but it feels like I'm alone. Do I want to move to LA and be a performer? Yeah, I do. Can I afford that? No. Do I just sound like a whiny millennial? Probably. Have you ever met my dog, by the way? This is Louie. He's a good boy. He is the best boy ever. He's a very, very good boy. Kind of blends into the background, doesn't he? Oh, he's camera shy. Oh, little nugget. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm stuck in this loop of worrying about money and not being happy with my job and not knowing what's next. How's your day going, by the way? I am gonna start trying to turn this around. I'm gonna figure this out, but I just needed to kind of rant about it because it's been on my chest for a long time and I needed to get it off. One thing I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna start paying more attention to my patrons. I'm so sorry about the way that I've treated you. I have a couple of things that I'm gonna post exclusively on Patreon. I've got a Do They Deserve It video that I filmed that I'll post on there, and I've got this music video that me and my brother made that I'm gonna post on there as well. You guys are crazy and you deserve so much more than that. I'm gonna keep working on this. Am I gonna quit my job? I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna figure things out. I'm also gonna be putting out new shirts. I love the Keep Thinking Out Loud ones, so those will still be available, but I'm gonna put a new design out there, freshen things up a little bit. I don't know what it's gonna be yet. Maybe I've designed it. If I have, here it is. If not, this is just another picture of Louie because he's just so gosh darn cute. It feels like I haven't been really deserving of your guys' support to the level that you've been giving me, and I appreciate you so much. Let's go outside for this part. It's getting a little too sappy in here. The video that I was talking about earlier when I was stressing this morning, I'm gonna be filming that really soon too, probably like tomorrow. I'm gonna start putting more videos out there. I've got so many things ready to go. I just need to film them and edit them. I'll put the link to my Patreon up if you guys wanna support me on there. I'm gonna start making it worth it, I promise. But anyway, I think that's all I got for you this time. The next video that I make will actually be a real video, trust me. I said it last time on accident, but I'm gonna say it this time on purpose. I love you guys. We're all just a bunch of strugglers, and we're struggling together. So I will talk to you again very soon. Goodbye.
I should have told you what I was going through. Maybe you'd understand.